أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أهلا وسهلا إلى مركز العلوم والحكمة Remote Study. Welcome to the last part of our lesson series from the book titled My Quran Teacher. I am Mudaris Sulaiman Ali. Happy listening. So in this part of the lesson, we are going to discuss some letters in Arabic or in the Noble Quran that are written on top of each other, that are put on top of each other, that are kept on top of each other. So how can we technically identify which is which and how to read them? That is what we are going to base this discussion on. For instance, here I am having Muhammad. As a layman who doesn't know how to separate the two letters before reading them, so I'm going to give you the logic to use in reading those letters that are written on top of each other. Just like this one. How do you separate them? Come to this joint. This joint here. You can see my cursor. This is the joint. So the up letter is mimun. Try to identify which one is the up letter and which one is the down letter. So the up letter here is mimun dhamma. And the down letter, if you separate it at this joint, the down letter is a ha'un. You read the up letter before the down letter. As you can see them here. Mimun, then ha'un. You read it as Muhammad. Na'am. Here is another one. Two letters have been written on top of each other here. So how do you separate it? Just come to this joint here. Separate them. Just use your memory. Use your brain to separate them. Separate them mentally. So the up letter is mimun dhamma, while the down letter is ha'un sukun. As you can see them here. Mimun dhamma ha'un sukun. So you read the up letter before the down letter. Now we can now read this as mukhtalifun. 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 So the next. Okay, here is mimun. The up letter here is mimun and the down letter is ha'un kasra, as you can see them here. So we read it as muhitun. Muhitun. This tone. Muhitun. MashaAllah. Okay. Here, we can also separate the two letters from the joint here. So the up is mimun dhamma and the down is jimun kasra. We read the up letter before the down letter. Here we now, as you can see them here. So we read it as mujibun. Mujibun. MashaAllah. Okay, here we're also having two letters joined together. So we separate them at this joint. This up is ya'un. Look at the two dots of the ya. And the down is ha'un. We read the up before the down. We can now read it as yahafu, as you can see them here. Yahafu. Okay? The up letter here is ya'un, while the down letter is jimun. We read the up letter before the down letter, as you can see them here. Okay, this yajibu. Yajibu. Now. And this yuhitu. Just apply the same principle. This is yuhitu. 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 And this is tuhibbu. Tuhibbu. And this is tahudu. Tahudu. Ta'un, the up letter is ta'un. And the down letter is ha'un dhamma. We read the up before the down. And this tahudu, as you can see them here. Tahudu. And this tajibu. The up letter is ta'un. And the down letter is jimun. Tajibu. As you can see them here. So here there is combination of ba'un and ha'un. So the up letter is ba'un kasra, while the down letter is ha'un dhamma. We read the up letter. We read the up letter before the down letter. We can now read this as bihubbi, as you can see them here. Bihubbi. MashaAllah. The same principle is applicable. This bija, This combination of ba'un and jimun. So the up letter is ba'un and the down letter is jimun. This bijambi, as you can see them here. Bijambi. Now. And here there is combination of ba'un and ha'un. So the up letter is ba'un fatha and the down letter is ha'un kasra. You separate them at this joint. So we can now read this as bahidun, as you can see it here. Bahidun. This is the Quran inscription and this plain form of what is written here. So here there is combination of nunun and ha'un. You separate them at this joint. This up is nunun fatha and the down is ha'un sukun. So this is what is written here. Eh? Okay, we can now read it as nahnu. Nahnu. And here there is combination of nunun dhamma and jimun kasra. We separate them at this joint. So as you can see them here. So we now read it as nujibu. 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 And this combination, here there is combination. Here there is a combination of nunun and ha'un. If we are to separate it at this joint, the up is nunun and the down is ha'un dhamma. We read the up letter before the down letter, as you can see them here. So we can now read it as nahudu. Nahudu. So technique for separation of the letters while reading the Noble Quran. Okay, what are the techniques are we to apply in separating two letters that are joined together in the Noble Quran? Number one, target the point of connection. That is number one step you should take. Step one, you target the point of connection, which is this, the joint, as indicated by the arrow, the joint, mashallah. This Muhammad, and this Bahidun, and this Tajihu, aha. And this Nahifu, see the joint here, and this Yahafu. Step two, try to identify the up letter and the down letter. That is step two. Try to identify which one is up letter and which one is down letter. Then step three, read the up letter before the down letter according to your finding. You now read according to what you have found. Then, if truly you have actively studied this book, listen to this audio lecture, watch this video to this level, up to this level, you can now boldly pick your own copy of the Noble Quran and read from any page of your choice, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward twice for each letter that you read. What are you still afraid of? Now you have gotten all that it takes to read any page of the Noble Quran. If I were you, I will start from now to be reading a page of the Noble Quran every day. Promise me you do that. MashaAllah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك مع السلامة وإلى اللقاء. Congratulations.